What have you seen from him this spring?
He's had a great spring. One thing, he's been hurt 2 years in a row. He hurt back-to-back, so he didn't get a chance to get on the field. This year, he's dropped probably 15, 16 pounds. He's lighter than he was last season, and he's moving real well. He's had I really think he had a great spring for us. So we look for great things for Tommy this year.
What are his strengths?
I think he's a really smart player, really intelligent. He can play to run. He can rush the passer, and he gets everybody lined up. I mean, that's the kind you got to have an inside guy who can also know the entire defense. And Tommy's one of those guys who do that.
Would you be surprised if he doesn't win the starting job? Is he being pushed pretty hard by the backups?
Yeah, he's been challenged. Mike Hill's had a good, he's coming around. I mean, Mike Hill is pushing it, and we're using Trace a little bit inside. We had Joe Hell before he got hurt, and really Joe was doing a good job pushing it for it. But I think Tommy going into the spring, I have to say, he's got a good chance to be out starting nose guard going in the fall.
What can the Dolphins get even better at? I know he had a good year last year, but how can he take things to the next level?
Really understand how to rush from a three-tech position. When you play him at nose guard, it's a different position. You don't get as much pass rush. Now he's back at a three-tech position. He's got to understand the slide protection. Really know we can take inside rush, outside rush. So those are the things that we're really working on to make sure you understand going to the three-tech this fall.
With a guy like Joey that could be a first-round pick.
Excuse me?
With a guy like Joey that's, obviously a first-round pick type potential, what are the things you work on with him now?
Really trying to improve it. I mean, that's the biggest thing. The worst thing I can do is say he's a Ryan. My job is to continue to improve him. And so even though he doesn't practice a lot, today was the first day he's got a lot of practice in. We'll take him off to the side and we go at it. We do hand stuff, we do pass rush. Everything we need to do to continue to develop his skill set. And then we go in and watch it and videotape it and we study, how can we make you better? And that's what he wants. He wants to be a great player, and great players want to find a way to improve. And that's our job to get that done.
Tommy's not the only one that we've heard with a dramatic weight change. Tommy isn't the only player that we've heard had a dramatic weight change. Now that you guys have more control over a player's diet, since you can feed them all the time, is this just something we're going to see more and more often?
I think so, because I think now we can control it down, what they eat, and make sure they get good food and good stuff like that. So I think it's common for us, defensive side of the ball, we want to be fast and quick. So you ask guys to drop weight, gain muscle mass, and then we'll gain quickness in the same way. So it's been really great for us.
Larry, Joey said that the biggest problem he had this early in the season last year was kind of freelancing and a mindset to do too much. When did you start seeing that change? Is there still more to go there?
No, I think we're close. I think we're where we should be right now. We had a nice conversation at the end of the season. We do an evaluation on all players, so brought them and sit down, the good, the bad, and ugly. We just sit down and say, here's what we got to improve on, and this is what we got to cut out and get it done. He wants to make every play, which is great. The guy wants to make every play, but we got to play in compliance with the defense. And he's done a great job of understanding that. And those are the steps that he's taken to improve as a player, which is really great.
Did you have a lot of examples to show him?
Oh yeah, we have things. We did his good tape, went through and watched every great play he played in this fall, and then we said, okay, here's a play you improve on. Then we show him a videotape of sacks that he missed because of just technique stuff. You know what I mean? And so when he saw that, he was, oh man, I said, this is not a beat up moment. This is the moment to find a way to improve, because he wants to be perfect, which is really great. And he's kind of taking it by the bull by the horn and going at it. Been that spring football.